You should do a makeup routine with bad packaging, like leaking or just it not really working. I mean, I do have a lot of those. Let's get into it. First and foremost, bad packaging does not mean bad product. In fact, almost every single one of these, the product is really fucking good. Starting off, you guys already know the Refi Glow and Sculpt Face Primer. You guys know I am a #1 hater of this because I think it's so... Oh. Okay, well that just proved how bad this packaging really is. But I also hate this roller because I feel like because it rolls, all the bacteria gets back in there and then it just like sits there. I just don't know. It's a really good primer, but every time I put it on, I just feel disgusting. I wish they made it in a way to where the roller doesn't actually touch the moisturizer and you have to like put it on your face and then you use the roller on top, but they two don't like go with one another. I don't know if that made sense. For our foundation, we have the L'Oreal True Match Hyaluronic Acid Serum. You guys know this is one of my all-time favorite serum foundations on the market, and this pump just it doesn't work. The product's just like way too thick. I just don't understand why they couldn't just do a pump instead of a pipette. I would have been the #1 fan of that. For concealer, we're gonna go in with Milk Makeup. And this one, I just don't know how much I like the ball being the concealer applicator. Like the idea was there, but it gets really messy and quite disgusting. And also for some reason, if I really roll it under my eyes, it like stings me. It feels like I'm getting kind of like electrocuted by this. For bronzer, we're gonna go in with LYS. It's so creamy, it like gets so freaking dirty and I don't even know how. And I've cleaned this before and somehow it gets messy every single time. The bronzer itself is one of my favorite though. Like the thing is, somehow it's not only dirty on the inside, but also on the outside. For cream blush, I do have a couple. First, we have these Say Beauty blushes, and I don't know if you could see, but somehow the oil on top of them is always there. No matter how much I wipe them, after they stand, just like in my drawer for a little while, they get oily on the outside. Makes absolutely zero sense, and every single one of them is like that. Do you see how like shiny it is? You could almost tell that there's like something on it. And I could like even feel it on my fingers. And then the other blush is this one from P. Louise. It's the cheek of it, and the sponge is stuck in there and I can't get it out. I think this blush itself is just a little too thick to be used with a sponge, so somehow it got shoved up there and that's that. And it's also super messy everywhere. It's very pretty though. For setting powder, we're gonna go in with Chantecaille, and I swear to God, when people make setting powders and they don't have stoppers in them, just don't make one. And this one particularly pisses me off because, so you get the product in here, right? But then when you cover it back up, it goes over everything, so it gets all around. And then when you open it, the powder's everywhere. And I also feel like for the price of the powder, they could have thought the logistics out a little bit better. For pressed powder, we have this one from Kosas, and I was literally about to show you how the top comes off, and it ended up coming off right before I started filming this video. And now there's Kosas powder all over my floor. I'm not really sure how the top broke, it probably because I travel with it so much, but the back of it broke and the front, so I might need a new one. And now there's also barely anything left in there. I feel like this one though is a little bit more of my fault because I've used it so much, it just got banged up. Okay, we are about halfway done. I will see you in part 2 for the rest.